Good afternoon, everybody. I'm letting everybody get in, so we're gonna give it about 30 seconds or so while folks start joining us. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. And if you're wondering what the heck am I staring at over here, I'm looking at the waiting room, making sure I let people in. This is Valerie Saunders with the National Association of Mortgage Brokers, and welcome to another episode of Weekly Success Builder. I know we were off last week because I went to the Neil Dinger's Forward event in Las Vegas, and then Monday flew to California for the California Association of Mortgage Professionals summer camp event, but we are back and ready to go. And today we are fortunate enough to have with us Erica Homefield. She's currently the Director of LO Growth and Development with Mpire Financial. And she has a really great session for us called Mid-Year Clarity Cleaning. So very interested in this and can't wait to have her get started. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Erica.
Thank you, Valerie. I really appreciate and I'm honored to be here speaking with all of you today. I would love to encourage you all to turn on the camera. No pressure. Obviously, if you wanted to turn it on, you would have already, right? But I would just love to see some of the faces here, people that I maybe have not yet connected with in this industry. It is smaller than we realize. But thank you for all being here. Happy Monday. And I want to really get to it because 30 minutes goes by really fast. However, I got to tell you, Patrick, Spinach AI, what the heck is that? It's distracting me. I just want to know what it is. I really like spinach too. Patrick, are you in a place where you can unmute yourself?
It looks like it's a note taker.
It must be. That is very unique. I'm going to check that out.
A very
All right.
healthy note taker.
Yeah, that's great. It will inspire me. All right, so let's just start by if everyone can utilize the chat box. If you're not going to show me your beautiful face, that is okay. You owe me a selfie. But put in the chat box, hey, Debbie, thank you. Hey, Holden, Minnie, Steven, we got some faces. I want to know how long you've been in the business. Are you brand spanking new? Couple years, 40. All right, Debbie. 1 year, 35, 27. Debbie in the house in the lead with 4 decades. Less than a year. So we're all across the board. 33, 8, 24, 27. Awesome. Okay, now another question I want to ask you. We are midway through the year. This exercise that we're going to do is a midway clarity cleaning so we can get realigned. But I want to ask you all to put in the chat box if the rest of this year, the remainder of this year, were to be the same outcome as the first half of this year, how would you feel? And you can put anything in chat. Amazing. That would suck. That's shit. Excuse my language, right? Put however you feel if the second half of the year were to be the same as the first. And maybe it's amazing. Maybe you've had the best year you've ever had. Hopefully not. And I appreciate your honesty. This is not to judge. Disappointed, not great, depressing. These are hard things to write, hard things to feel and experience. So it does not have to be that way. The worst year ever. Okay. Well, good thing the year has not finished yet. Okay. So you have more control than you realize over your life and over your business. So I've been a mortgage coach for a little over 6 years. And while I coach on strategy and numbers and results and growing your income, a huge part of business is life. And we're not always going to find balance, but we need to find harmony. So it's important that we don't just grow our income, but that we grow our impact and our inner peace too. So that's what today is going to be. You know, there's a lot of coaching calls and a lot of webinars and breakfast calls and stuff all throughout the week to help you with your professional development. So kudos to you for being on a call like this to grow, right? But sometimes we use these classes, not always, and I want you here, don't go anywhere, but we use these classes to avoid taking action, right? I'm just going to take in all the knowledge, all the resources, and hear from all these people and what they've done in their business. And then we just kind of freeze and we get analysis paralysis. So maybe our business is flowing, maybe we're frozen, we're all in different places. So on this call, instead of me talking to you about new strategies, more things that you can do, it's not always about what more can you do. It's about, are you doing the right things, right? Are you doing the things in your business to move the needle forward? Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. And then I'm also going to share a Google Sheet with you. Okay, now you don't need to fill out anything to get access to this. You're going to get immediate access. I want everyone to have it, whether you choose to connect with me in the future or not, right? I want you to leave taking action on this call. This is not going to be another call where you hear me yap and you get more analysis paralysis. So here's the Google Sheet or the Google Doc. Now you need to file and make a copy so that you have editing access. File, make a copy. I, for some reason, feel like I'm going to get an email that someone wants editing access. This happens every time. So I'm going to say it again. File, make a copy, and then save this worksheet. You know, name it Erica's Mid-Year Clarity, Steven's Mid-Year Clarity. Okay, so once you have it saved and you can fill this sheet out, because we're going to be filling it out on this freaking call, then let me know once file, make a copy is done, and you can start utilizing this worksheet. Just put done, and someone says it won't let me. Let's try it again. Right, because we come on these calls ideally to take action, not just to listen. But sometimes it ends up being more of the listening part. So we're going to do some mid-year cleaning. As soon as you guys fill up the chat box telling me that you have saved this worksheet. Now, if you're in a place where you can't save it right now for whatever reason, I'll send it to you, of course. Awesome, done. Thank you, Jennifer. Gail, catch me up. So there's a link and I will put it again in the chat. You know what? Can I pin the link? I think I can. I'll just send it again. Gail, if you want to go to that link and make a copy for yourself, we're going to be taking action on this call here. It will let you make a copy. It won't let you make a copy. File, and it's great for you, but not for others. What about you, Valerie? Were you able to do it?
Yes, I was able to do it without
Okay.
a problem. What I'll also do is once I post this in the video, the recording in NAM Hive, I will also include a link to the doc as well.
Awesome. Great. And can you all see my screen? Perfect. So this is what it should look like. File, make a copy. And then once you make that copy, you should be able to type and, you know, edit to your liking. Okay. So this worksheet, what we're doing on this call today is to help you identify areas in your life and business that are pulling you out of whack, where you're disaligned. Okay. Maybe these things are causing stress, friction. Maybe these are things that you've just been tolerating for too long or resisting. Could be anything in life and business. We are halfway through the year, and most of you put that you would not be very happy. I think almost all of you, if the second half of the year repeated itself. Okay, so what's in our way? What are some of the things that just aren't sitting right with us halfway through the year so that we can put forward this strategy to control it, change it, accept it, or delegate it? It's going to be in one of those four things. Okay, so I want to give everyone a couple minutes. If they haven't already downloaded this, or if you're not able to download it, take out a dang sheet of paper. I want you to just take a minute to think of about 3 to 5 different things in your life and business that meet these qualifications, weighing you down, causing you stress, friction, not aligning. And here's a bunch of examples if you just simply can't think of it. And I'll go over some of them. Maybe you want to pull from some of these if it fits for you. You're carrying the weight of everything. You're burnt out. Lack of support. You have no daily plan. Scattered focus. Your inbox is chaos. Your inbox controls you. You're doing your own dang loans. You're on the loan officer roller coaster ride. You support your team more than they support you. Happens a lot. No CRM. Follow-up slips through the cracks. We avoid revenue producing activities. We're not showing up on social media, using that to our advantage. Outdated tech. Now, okay, this is not to sit here and just be negative and have a negative call of all the things we don't have and all the things that we're not doing good in, right? We have a lot of things to be grateful for, but this is to clear up space to allow more of the things that move the needle forward. Okay, what about things in our personal life? We're not spending enough time with our loved ones. We're not outside enough. We're not moving our bodies. We're not putting our health first. Can't tell you how many loan officers I speak to that don't remember the last time they've been on a vacation without their laptop, the last time they've been to a doctor. What is the dang point in being in such a lucrative career with so much flexibility when you are putting yourself on the back burner? Okay, so it could be any of these things. I'm giving you some more time to just think through that. And you don't have to share that on this call. This is for you. All right, so when you are done writing your 3 to 5 things that you just need to kind of purge out right now, put done in the chat box. Once I get a handful of dones, we'll move forward. And we're good on time, so if you need another minute to reflect. See, what would happen is if we just talked about this, and then I sent you this, the odds are very slim percentages of you would put this activity forward. And it's not because you didn't have the intent to. Life happens. All right, so Tracy is done. Awesome. Debbie. You know, is something not aligning with your loan partner or with your processor? Are you not getting the support you need from your account executives? You have just no idea what the heck you're doing every day, just throwing things on the wall, hoping they stick. Really think this through. And I'm sure, really, if you sat here for hours, you could probably find things to poke holes in, right? So we'll put a line to this as long as you have 3 to 5, because we have more to this strategy here. Right, because the strategies, the proven systems to help you build your business have been here all along. They've been here 6 months ago when you started the year, when you set goals. So it's these other things that get in the way. Ourselves, really. All right, so we're going to scroll down on this sheet. And now we are going to take all of the clutter that we just listed, the 3 to 5 things, and apply a clarity filter to it so we can make sense of this, whether it's personal, professional, or they're intertwined. Okay, so you are going to look at those things and decide right here on step 2 if it's something you can control, change, accept, or delegate. For those that have their camera on, can you give me like a thumbs up that I'm going at a good speed? Everyone's good. We're all moving forward with this activity. Okay, great. So let's say you don't schedule your time block, your money generating activities. You don't have a daily time block, so you just end up never doing it, right? It goes to the end of the day. Maybe that's one of the things that you put, more money making activity time is weighing on you. Okay, so you can control that. Simply put on your calendar a dang time block and commit to yourself. That is something that is in your control. Make a shift. Maybe it's something you need to change. You have to have a conversation. You need to reset expectations with someone. So that's something that, well, yes, you can control it. You're controlling it by changing it, right? Accept it. Maybe it's something that you just can't control at all, and you have no choice but to accept it or change it. So you've got your loan partner, your processor, your team's out on leave. Or it's something that we're going to remove from your plate. I spoke to last week, I kid you not, a branch manager of how many people does he have? I think he has 7 people on his team, doing 30 million himself in production. And he spent hours, he said, editing videos for his team. Editing videos for them to post on social media. Okay, first of all, what an amazing leader to spend that time doing that for that team, but not the best use of his time. That should be delegated. Not the best use of anyone's time. All right, so just look at those 3 to 5 things. It's not this whole list that I wrote, right? If you want to go and revisit this list, you have this document. 3 to 5 things. It should take you just another minute or so for you to decide if you're controlling it, changing it, accepting it, or delegating it. And when you are done deciding that, put it in the chat. Okay, and also if you have questions, feel free to unmute yourself or type in the chat box. You're going to leave this call with clear intentions. Okay, if all these things that you wrote, these 3 to 5 things, if not more, are at you, whether it's stress, friction, all these things that we listed, it's taking up your emotional energy and it's preventing you from moving forward in different areas. Okay, so I'm not seeing a lot of dones. So maybe you're just not doing this activity. Maybe you're just sitting here watching it. Just put done so we can move forward. I know a couple people have done this activity. Okay. And then this is the real movement here. We're getting deeper. Okay. I mean, there's a reason why these things are weighing on you. If it was that simple, you wouldn't be writing them down. You'd have made a decision about it already. So now we need our shift statements. So for the 3 to 5 that you wrote, I am ready to stop doing everything alone so I can create more support and sustainability. So whatever it is that you wrote, why are we making changes or controlling it or stopping it so that you can do more of what? I am ready to stop operating without a plan so that I can create more clarity and momentum. I'm ready to stop letting my inbox run me. I like this one, collaborating with energy drainers so I can create more productive peace. That is such a true thing. Your happiness has a direct correlation to your productivity. Okay, and I think what's most important than anything on these lists are the personal shifts. So I hope that you all included some personal statements for yourself, whether that's family moments, your health, taking that vacation, getting more rest. Okay, and we have 10 more minutes left, up to 10 minutes left on this call. One of the last things here is I didn't want you to just make a list and piece things together. While that's helpful, it allows you to reflect. You now need to pick one of those 3 to 5 things that you will commit to this week and put in place. Right? So maybe your ops systems is just complete chaos. So you come up with a roles and responsibility sheet. Who's doing what? That would give clear alignment. Okay, so do it. So pick what one of those shifts are. I'm ready to stop doing this to create more of that, and assign it to yourself this week. Maybe it's something you can do now, or at least put it on your calendar. Okay, and then if you want to be very bold, pick one more for the following week, and one more for the following week. You're 3 to 5. I don't know if Steven's taking notes on something else or if he's taking action right now, but that is super cool to see. I love it. That's great. And you should be proud of yourselves. You all are all getting something done for your life and your business right now. As we speak, you're moving forward in action. Started this morning just only making calls from 911. 911. Maybe I need more
From
coffee.
from 9 to 11.
Oh my, see, I should have known better than that. Thank you. So that's your first day making calls.
Of doing nothing else but making calls.
Okay, congratulations. How did it go?
Pretty good. I got probably 80% of the people I called, and they were, they're realtors. They were conversational and polite, and I actually started with people that, like maybe I have a Facebook relationship with, but
Perfect. They're warm.
not a relationship with.
Okay.
And I did sort of just kind of trying to survey the realtors on what they think of this market and, what you've encountered in loans. And the conversations went really well.
That's amazing. Were you asking for meetings? Did you give an ask?
Not all of them were local, but yes, but I didn't get any meetings.
That's
Don't
okay.
forget the ask.
Offers minus no equal yes. The more people we are asking, it is a numbers game, and that is another call I can come on for us to talk about if you'd like to have me back, or we can talk about scripting and mindset and all that stuff. But congrats, Jennifer, on making your calls today. And yes, the ask, right? You're not asking for business. You're not asking them to hand over everything that matters to them, to connect, to see how you can help one another grow, to brainstorm, to share business ideas, because we are who we surround ourselves with. Okay, so we've got a couple more minutes, and thank you for sharing, Jennifer. So I hope that you've all really been able to self-reflect a little bit more about some areas in your life and business and find solutions. It doesn't mean that you're putting them into action this second. Some of them might be a longer play, but they are able to connect the dots and clear out some room for what is going to move the needle in your business, so that you don't repeat the first half of the year, the second half of the year, unless you freaking crushed it, right? So you do not have to do step 5. I want you to make choices in your life and business, which is why you didn't have to fill out a form to get this worksheet here. But if you'd like to talk more about your life and business, right, and delegating and letting go and creating more space for your money-making activities and scaling, then you can do so here. And then last thing I just want to encourage everyone to do, you certainly don't have to, only if you feel called to, but we know that our time is money, but we also know that certain things money can't buy. So if you are like me and you are very caught up in the day-to-day and the notions of work and career, and you might be missing someone or thinking of someone special to you, then I give you permission and encourage you to take this next minute to take out your cell phone and just send a text to someone that you care about, that you're thinking of. It could be your partner, a friend. I miss you, thinking of you, love you, whatever it is. And you certainly don't have to, but I think that we all could do a better job at this, especially in the career that we are in. We focus so much on our referral partner relationships and our clients. We forget sometimes our real life ones. How do you reach out to me? Here is a link to my Calendly for a quick call. And I will send that in the chat. Oh, that was a private message, but I will still put it in the chat for everyone. All right. So I hope everyone took value from this, and you should be proud of yourself if you did actually take action during this time. Okay, I'm not saying not to attend the webinars or the success calls, right? But attend them to implement, to take action, not just to continue filling your brain with the noise. Was this helpful for everyone? Can you get a thumbs up or chat box if you have questions? Was it a good use of your time? Awesome.
Great.
Wow, I have never finished a class on time. This is weird.
So thank you so much, Erica. We greatly appreciate it. And as I mentioned earlier, if you hadn't joined yet, I will put a link to her worksheet in the NAM Hive, along with a copy of this recording, and we will most definitely have you back. So I'll touch base with you for a future scheduling on the calendar.
Love to be here. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you. And I hope everybody makes this week a success. And I look forward to speaking with everybody again next Monday. So have a great rest of your week. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.